All right, shalom, shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechakodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to Yakim out there preaching his truth throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, giving all diligence, okay, for the love of the gospel, risking your freedom and your lives to do so. And this is the brother Shamaria of Gary, Indiana, GMS Gary, Indiana, coming at you for with another lesson. This lesson is going to be about folly, man. I was at work today, and this is how the topic for the video came about. Me being at work and me seeing that all of these YouTubers and Instagrammers and this new terminology that the world has for these people that are on social media. They call them YouTubers or Facebookers or Instagrammers that have so many followers and so many likes on their different posts, all right, and photos, that they get endorsements and money and free gifts, all right, from Esau Edom. All right, but that's in the scriptures, but I can't help but to be vexed by it, man. It's so vexing that foolishness is going around like a trend, but it's not far-fetched, because the only people that's following that foolishness is who is 2/3 of our people. Of course the other heathens are gonna follow it, you know, but mainly 2/3 of our people. Let me go ahead and get the scripture. Second Ezra, I'm sorry, I said Second Ezra. So this is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. All right, Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." And that's exactly what it is, man. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich do sit in a low place. And that's exactly what I'm describing, because when I was at work today, they were telling me specifically that a teenager, I don't know who he is specifically, but he said a teenager won a quite bit of a lump sum of money in thousands of dollars for winning a video game. And then you have all of these different people that on a Instagram that take pictures. All of these different women take pictures of their bodies naked, man, and they receive all of these different thousands of dollars, and this is all folly, and it's setting great dignity because people making money off it, man. So everyone wants to get in line with it, But the rich is who? The ones that got the wisdom of and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They sit in a low place because no one cares about the wisdom and understanding about the true meaning of the scriptures, which the scriptures is the spirit. So they don't care about the true meaning of the spirit, or having the spirit cover them, okay? They don't care about that, so it's not highly esteemed in this land. But that's okay. The scriptures tells us that it's not going to be highly esteemed in this land. All right? Going to the book of Isaiah, I believe it's 29 and 15. All right, I'm going to start at 15. Isaiah 29:15. "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works in the dark. And they say, Who seeth us? And who knoweth us?" And that's Esau Edom, man. All right, when this scripture was being wrote, it was pertaining to our 2/3 of our people. All right, but this also applies to Esau Edom. Why does that? Because Esau Edom, he comes up with these different ideas and these different schemes. All right, and he works iniquity upon his bed, like it says in the book of Micah, the 2nd chapter. All right, in the 1st verse, he devised evil upon his beds and practice it when the morning is light, because it is in the power of his hand. All right, so he comes up with these things. All right, in the dark, all of these celebrities being set up. You got all these underhanded deals. All right, that they're doing behind the scenes. That's doing works in the dark, man. and you're trying to hide yourself from the Lord, but the Lord see everything. It says, whose works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Saying, oh, you better not tell nobody that we did this. All right, you're trying to contain this secretly, but the Lord see everything. Verse 16. This is the point. Surely your turning of things upside down shall not be esteemed as the potter's clay. What's the potter's clay? The potter's clay is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua controlling the people on earth as clay. All right, and if you don't believe me, let me get it with the scriptures. This is the book of Sirach, better known as Ecclesiasticus. Let me get it. This is Ecclesiasticus 33. I believe it's 13. Salakia. Sirach 33:13. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render them as liking him best. So that just just told you who this potter's clay is. You understand? Going back to Isaiah, it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall not be surely your turning of things upside down. What's the things that he turned upside down? The law, statutes, and commandments. Folly is setting great dignity now. The law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord aren't setting great dignity. He has every opportunity to execute the law of the Lord, but he does not. All right, it is not in him to do that. He's set up for a specific purpose. All right, and that's for him to be in slavery, Esau Edom to be in slavery, and 2/3 of Israel to be killed and slain by the sword. All right, but keep going. Surely a turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. So they esteeming the folly in this kingdom, they're esteeming it as if it was the words of the Spirit. All right, they esteeming this folly as if the Lord said it himself. Okay, it says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Exactly, man. Because what's another piece of folly that this kingdom promotes? Homosexuality. And what falls into that is transgenderism, man. When a man wants to become a female and a female wants to become a male. All right, you're basically saying the Lord didn't know what he was doing. He had no understanding. He made me he made me a woman in a man's body or a man in a woman's body. You understand? And you're gonna fit that destruction as well for you people. It's not all about race. It's whoever's not doing the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Those people are going to be erased and eradicated. All right, let me go back. Folly is setting great dignity. Ecclesiastes 10:6. Like I said, Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is setting great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. All right, it's setting a great dignity because Esau Edom esteems it as if it was the words of the Lord. But he only can fool 2/3 of our people. Because they are the ones that love the darkness. All right, they love the darkness. You only can confuse 2/3 of our people, but the other 1/3 is going to understand that, hey, this folly. What about this and what about that? Start asking questions. You understand? I want to get Isaiah again because the reason why the Lord got 2/3 of our people believing and esteeming his folly so highly. Excuse me. It's like I may have got that wrong. Isaiah 29:10. Salakia. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes, and it says the prophets and your rulers and the seers have he covered, and the wisdom, this is in the vision of all, is become, well, that was the point. He poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep. That's why 2/3 of our people are not gonna get this understanding, because the Lord don't want them. He poured out the spirit of deep sleep, all right, and caused them to believe in a lie. You understand? Because everything comes from the Lord. You know, everything. But yeah, you've been deceived by the God of this world, man. You know, and then but we don't care, because what does it say in the book of was it Second Corinthians? Uh, it said, if our gospel be hid, 4 and 3. This is Second Corinthians, Salakia, 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. All right. So if our gospel be hid, then it's hid to the ones that the Lord don't want to get. Okay. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. So the God of this world has blinded your minds by way of what? The folly. He's blinded your minds by the way of the folly. Oh, I can make money off playing video games. I can make money off being self-made. Or I can make, and you so caught up in that money that you're not trying to live for Yahweh Shem Yahushua spiritually. You know, that's just another Esau device. But the God of this world have blinded you because you don't believe. It says, least the light of the gloriness, glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of God, shall shine upon him. All right. So, like I said, man, Lord poured upon them the spirit of deep sleep because they was lost in the first place. It says, "If our gospel be hid, it is hid to those that are lost." And why are they lost? Because they believe wholeheartedly on Esau's kingdom. It says, "The God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not." All right. Trying to think of other things to come to my mind, man. You know, I didn't plan this lesson. I just jumped right into it, man, because you know when I was leaving work, he said, "Man, this boy ran 200,000 off winning a video game tournament." You know, I'm just like, man, this society is plainly based off folly. All right, plainly based off folly. But yeah, man. Until next time, hope this video is edifying to the elect of Israel. All right, Kwame Asherala. You know, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Tuwab Yad. Till next time.